Satchel Paige is mellow, so is Campanella. Newcomb and Dobie too. But it's a natural fact, when Jackie comes to bat, the other team is through. Now when did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? He hit it, boy, and that ain't all. He stole home. Yes, yes, Jackie's really gone. Or did you see Jackie Robinson hit that ball? It went zooming across the left field wall. Yeah, boys, yes, yes, Jackie hit that ball.
From Boston, Mass. this evening, we're at historic Fenway Park. Game 2 of the World Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series, starting all over again from scratch.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show, and we'll have it for you next. Eduardo Rodriguez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And now, Jalen Miller. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now here's the first offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Right on the inside black, taken for a called strike. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
And here he is, right on cue. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Santander grabs it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Miles Michaelis is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
First offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. Left side, but well fouled. The 2-2 one more time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in next, Mark Canha. Now the first pitch. Runners off for second. In the air, down the line and left. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Devers on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now here is Sander Bogaerts looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. First and second here with nobody out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, Vero, not a very big zone, but He will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball one. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now it'll be Anthony Santander, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. The set and the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 2-1, here it is. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Bobby Dalbec will be next if they can keep this inning alive. The next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Swung on and missed.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Set the 3-2, and he missed with it there. Ball four. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in will be Bobby Dalbec. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-0. Here it is. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the one. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. No outs, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Now the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is second. The left fielder,
Ready now is Tyler O'Neill. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-0 home. This is line to left. And he gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Pause and the 0-2. O'Neill is off of first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. High in the air out to center field. Gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he goes against the to shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. He's around first, heading for two. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
In now, Kike Hernandez swinging a ball hit on the ground. No one out with a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here comes the 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Once again, a 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next to stand in is Christian Vasquez. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Runners are at first and third with none out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Pitch on the way.
Off the plate ball. Yeah. Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his left. 1 away.
Now that designated hitter, Jalen Miller.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jalen Miller struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 2-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Mark Hanna. Worked a walk his first time up.
The center fielder, Mark.
Now pitch on the way. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's Bogaerts. In the air out to deep left field. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wind up, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Martinez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
The right fielder.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike now. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, first base.
Striding in is Bobby Dalbec, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Lunging back is O'Neill. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice hit.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball,
California-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The batter is second baseman.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cards leave 1. They trail 6-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now it's Mark Hanna. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Swing and a flare down the line, and that's in there, base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Red Sox lead 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the 1st out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So now into the box is Paul DeYoung. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling...
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Santander on the run. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
The catcher,
Yadi Molina digging in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2. This is in the air out to right. Santander waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for the Cardinals. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. John Gant, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 53, John Gant.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch on the way. Gant is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, it's really hard as a pitcher when you're not able to throw the ball in the strike zone to try to get some outs. That really was his demise in this one. 5 walks, had a difficult time finding the strike zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Bounce it to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. And that's the second out.
Up next, the left fielder,
Now to bat, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 6. From the stretch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. One and one to Schwarber. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Three and one down. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
the batter, number 5, second baseman.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Now the pitch. And fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-1. Stepping up is Dylan Carlson, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Pitch on the way.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A high fastball is in there. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Up next, Brendan Lau. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch in the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Schwarber just shy of the monster. He makes the catch for out number 1, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Garrett Richards is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Three and 0 now. Tyler O'Neill, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck.
Hey.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalking up.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Cardinals 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Third baseman, umpire, Devers.
Next up, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Three and 2, the count for Rafael Devers.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's well fouled. Fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Mark Canha, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Xander Bogaerts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Gotta believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Paul DeYoung, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Count even at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jalen Miller.
At the plate now is Jalen Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Into the box, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Miller leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left, and the inning is over. Cards lead 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Carlson is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the next to bat will be Anthony Santander as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 6-3. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Santander. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Flew out last time up. First offering. And he takes ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
So 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And now here is Paul Goldschmidt, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Grounder down the line at third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Cardinals 3. Alex Reyes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0 count. Here it is. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. And this is swung on and foul tipped straight back off the catcher's mask. And that cannot be a pleasant feeling. And the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
0-1, here's the pitch. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball well outside. Full count now, 3-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Carlson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
O'Neill waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Schwarber is off of first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. In the dirt here. 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runner on first with 2 away. Devers, right field and carrying well. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Mark Canha, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. is set, and the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Xander Bogaerts would be next. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And this is low, but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Seth Elledge answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Martinez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
At the plate, Anthony Santander will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Cardinals 3. So stepping in is Harrison Bader. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball just missed above the zone. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Paul DeYoung is on deck. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill, but they still face a 7-run deficit. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down a pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Hansel Robles answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. DeYoung digs in next. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have rotation, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and a long ball was a big part of this one here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have 0 quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging the series.
So now to the plate, Jalen Miller. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
To 5, the final tally in this one. The Boston Red Sox have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Eduardo Rodriguez is credited with the win. Miles Michaelis struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB the Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.